Welcome, everyone, to Unitour Talks. This is our 8th deep dive, and today we have a special focus.
That's right. We're really honing in on you event planners out there.
Especially if you're searching for a destination that's, well, exotic, full of wonder, but maybe not halfway across the world.
Exactly. Somewhere accessible, but still completely captivating.
And our spotlight today is firmly on Marrakech.
A fantastic choice. And we've really looked into what makes Marrakech work, drawing a lot from Unitour Maroc's experience. They've been a top DMC there since, what, 1981?
Wow, since 81, that's some serious local knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay, let's jump in. Morocco itself, based on our info, it's positioned quite uniquely, isn't it?
It really is. Northwestern Africa, but separated, by the Atlas Mountains, the Sahara.
So it feels almost more Mediterranean in climate, geography, even history.
That's a great way to put it. Visitors often get that initial impression it's Africa, but with this strong Mediterranean connection, it creates a really unique cultural blend right from the start.
Interesting. And the geography isn't just mountains and desert, right?
Not at all. You've got these four distinct mountain ranges: the Middle Atlas, High Atlas, Anti-Atlas. Quite dramatic.
Impressive.
But also really lush river valleys, beautiful sandy coastlines on both the Med and the Atlantic.
And then, of course, the Sahara. That contrast must be incredible.
It's stunning. And for you event planners, think about the possibilities that variety offers.
You mean like different types of activities all relatively close?
Precisely. You could be organizing, say, a trek in the High Atlas Mountains, maybe with a traditional Berber experience.
Okay.
And then the next day, you're back in the vibrant city for the main conference, perhaps finishing with a gala dinner by the coast or even a desert camp under the stars.
Wow, that's quite the itinerary potential. You can really see how that diverse landscape would shape the culture, too.
Absolutely. The info suggests Morocco's history of independence and its openness to different ideas has created this melting pot.
Cultures, religions, languages,
Right.
all mixing.
Exactly. It feels ancient with these deep roots, but also very modern, very alive. You see the Roman influence, Arab, European. It's all there in the monuments, the architecture.
What a living history lesson for attendees.
Pretty much. And while, yes, French is common in city's legacy of the protectorate,
Right.
you absolutely hear Berber languages, Moroccan Arabic, everywhere. It's this fascinating fusion, African, Berber, Arab, Mediterranean.
Which brings us squarely back to Marrakech,
It's a perfect example. It's presented as more than just a city. It's like a symbol of Morocco.
the Morocco that was and still is, in a way.
Yes, where the past feels incredibly present. That's a huge draw if you're looking for authenticity.
It really is. And Marrakech itself, the descriptions paint such a vivid picture, that ochre and rose-hued North African hive of activity.
That captures it perfectly. Those warm, reddish earth tones everywhere, from the local soil used in the buildings.
Then the old city, the Medina, the streets being too narrow for cars, that's quite something.
It forces a different pace, doesn't it? You explore on foot, you get lost in the alleyways, you really experience it.
And it seems like tourism, people seeking that real Morocco, has actually helped preserve some of the old structures.
That's an interesting point the sources raise. There's a dynamic where the desire for authenticity helps fund preservation.
So tourism having a positive impact.
It seems so in maintaining significant monuments. Of course, planners should still be mindful, ensure it's sustainable, and benefits locals too, not just creating a tourist bubble.
A very important consideration, but it's good to know there's also this local pride that Moroccans love their city.
Definitely. And thinking practically for events, Marrakech has a key advantage.
Oh, what's that?
Location, location, location.
Yeah.
Within the city itself. Most of the main attractions tourists want to see are in a fairly small zone.
You mean like the souks?
Right, the souks up north down to the famous Jama El Fana Square. It's quite walkable, which helps logistically.
Jama El Fana. That sounds like the absolute heart of it all. Storytellers, musicians.
Snake charmers, healers, acrobats. It's pure spectacle, like stepping back in time during the day.
And then at sunset.
It completely transforms. The whole square fills up with food stalls, the smell, the sounds. It's an incredible open-air dining experience. Unforgettable.
It sounds absolutely electric.
It really is. Now, if you're seriously considering Marrakech, this is where having a partner like Unitour Maroc becomes so valuable.
Because of that long history there.
Since '81. Exactly. Decades of on-the-ground experience, especially with incentive travel. They provide the full range of destination management services.
And they're officially licensed by the Moroccan Ministry of Tourism.
Yes, which is crucial. It shows they're established, credible, and understand all the local requirements.
Which gives planners peace of mind.
For sure. And their whole approach seems very personalized. They really emphasize understanding your specific needs as an organization.
So it's not just off-the-shelf packages.
Not at all. They talk about made-to-measure solutions, really tailoring everything.
What are their core principles, did the information say?
Attention to detail, which is key. Originality, making your event unique. Authenticity, tapping into real Moroccan experiences. And a partnership spirit, working with you.
That collaborative approach sounds ideal.
It does. They stress listening to your concerns, responding properly, making sure the event fits your needs and your budget.
And they keep up to date.
Seems so. Constantly looking for new services, new venues, new ideas to offer, staying fresh.
That's important in the events world. And they even offer a sort of sample program.
Yeah, the info mentions a sample incentive program concept. Not rigid, but more like a flexible starting point.
Just to give planners an idea of what's possible, spark some creativity.
Exactly. It helps you visualize how you could structure a trip, blending different elements of Marrakech into a really engaging program. Useful for those early planning stages.
So wrapping this up for the event planners listening, Marrakech sounds like it offers this incredible package deal.
It really does. Exotic, culturally rich, visually stunning, but also surprisingly accessible and practical for events.
And having an experienced DMC like Unitour Maroc on the ground can navigate the local landscape.
Absolutely crucial for pulling off a smooth and successful event there. It gives you that local insight and logistical muscle.
So I guess the question for you planners is, how could Marrakech elevate your next event?
Yeah, think about that energy, that culture, those landscapes. What kind of lasting impact could that have on your attendees?
A great question to ponder. Well, thank you for joining us on this exploration of Marrakech.
My pleasure. It's always fascinating to delve into destinations with such unique character.
And if you, our listeners, found this deep dive helpful, maybe spark some ideas for your own event planning, we'd love it if you could leave us a 5-star rating.
It really helps other planners find the show.
And just a reminder, Unitour Talks is available wherever you get your podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube podcasts as well.
That's right. Don't miss out.
Until next time, keep planning those amazing events and dreaming up those destinations.